pretty intense. That's awesome. All right, here we go into the next draft. We've got a lot of powerful Sapphire in the pack. We see Thunderfield Elder, 3-cost, 3-2, prophesize when this enters play. The next action your deck gets when you play this. Copy it. Pretty amazing, dude. There's Kin of Olkoth again, Oculus, Scrap Rummager, Psionic Acolyte, Arcane Focus, and a Rotcast. Very strong. 2-cost, double blood threshold, quick action, destroy target opposing troop with cost 3 or less. I think we take the rare here, because copying action sounds fun and exciting, so probably gonna go ahead and snatch this up. Rotroot Enchanter also pretty decent in the pack as well. Sad to hear about Sfenteo leaving. Yeah, I mean, for sure. It looks like they're trying to bring on another community manager. That's what JJ has in there. Yeah, they need someone with Fenteo's experience to be able to take something over, so it looks like it requires a lot of kind of experience to get going, but that's cool. It's cool that they've opened that up. But I mean, yeah, he found some good opportunity in other places, so I don't blame him. Like, if you see something you can't refuse, I mean, he left on good terms. Everybody likes him. Good guy. Ooh. We get past a Pyre Soul Summoner. Misa Lookout. Shard Call is in the pack, so maybe a 5-shard Dream is in order. Where does it say Fenteo is leaving? A couple updates ago. Or maybe not updates. It was in the forums. Fenteo already left, Toma. His last day was Thursday. All you heard is he found a good opportunity. You're thrilled for him. He did a good job and opened a new door. Exactly, for himself. So, I mean, that's how a career is. That's kind of how it works. Let's go ahead and take the Pyre Soul. How are you doing, Toma? What's up, man? Go ahead and take the Pyre Soul. I think it's the right call. Such a strong card. Just generates troop advantage for you. You're really behind in terms of Hex. It's okay, because we got set 4 coming pretty soon, and that's going to be really exciting here. Okay. Flamehand Invoker gets passed to us, so we can take this awesome 2-cost 2-1 Necrotic Mage. Once per turn, pay X, and he gets +X attack this turn. You can shift that over. There's also a Lullaby, 2-cost quick action, revert all attacking troops from mental combat damage will be dealt to and dealt by those troops this turn. We see Live Lyricist in the pack. I'm a big fan of Psionic Acolyte, 5-cost 2-5. Exhausted to bury cards from target champion's deck equal to this troop's attack, so I'm tempted to maybe snatch that up. We saw one earlier as well, so we could go for the Deck Destruction Dream. Life greater than Hex up-to-dateness, I suppose. Invoker is the pick. I think it is the pick. But Dream. Invoker, Dream. Invoker, Dream. Invoker, Dream. Like, it's just... I'm locked in. Oh, we got past a Pyre Soul. I'll play this. Double Arachnomancer. What does it mean? Neophyte Awakener, 4-cost 2-2. When this enters play, you may revert target troop with cost 3 or less in a crypt, then put that in your hand. Very strong card. See Shard Call, Oration, Shadowblade Assassin. Guess this gotta be Awakener. We can also go for Raider, 3-cost double Ruby Threshold, 3-2. Has a basic 1-shot, once per game ability. Pay 1, create a Scarless Raider, put into play, which is a 1-1 speed troop. Pretty solid dude. It's kind of between the two of these if we're going Diamond Ruby. If we're playing Sapphire, I mean, like, I don't even want Arachnomancer unless we're playing Spiders again, which not necessarily thrilled with. So I think I might go Neophyte here, since we already have a cool shifter. And this just gives a lot of advantage. But it's not as aggressive of a troop for that style of deck. So it's not... I don't know. I don't know. I like Diamond, so I'm going to take this. I see a lot of Shard Calls floating around. Maybe if those wheel, we can go for 5-shard combo. Which is a personal favorite. We shall see. We shall see. Alright, so we get shipped Oculus, Runier Elite, Pride's Fall, 2-cost quick action, destroy target troop with defense 4 or more. There is a Bone Walker in this pack. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, mistakes are about to be made. 3 cost 0/0 construct has +1/+1 for each different threshold you have. There is Wolvier Masher, so if you want to go for the aggressive beatdowns in Ruby Diamond, it's a 2 cost 0/3. When it attacks, it gets +1 attack for each attacking troop this turn. Pretty awesome. Gem Soul Feeders, Royd in the pack as well. Freebie Conspirators is okay as well. I'm crazy with my 5-shard deck when I can just go Ruby Diamond for free. Mistakes are about to be made. I think this will wheel. So I will take your Basher. I will take the Basher. Maybe we will play competitively here. Dare I say. Except I do think actually the 5-shard deck and this Diamond Sapphire deck destruction deck is competitive too. Abominate, Bomb Right. We've got Invigorating Breeze, Psionic Acolyte. I can't ignore you. Go Ruby Sapphire, no meta decks here. Well, Pyrosoul, what's he gonna do? He'll be sad. Don't give up. Just take a break. Yeah, that's probably the way to go. I know you were pretty critical, Cell, of the game in your review. I read it. But it's fair. It's a fair review. Shadowblade Assassin, Thunderfield Seer, Entangling Webs. Indeed. Where is the Ruby Diamond now? There is a Deadeye Ripper, which is pretty good. Anyways, we'll catch you later, CM Tag. Go get some rest. Shadowblade Assassin. It's, as I said, it's fair. I don't know if I necessarily agree on all points, but it's fair. Thunderfield Seer versus Webs. Right now, I like Webs more. Vinelash. Windspeaker. Windspeaker is pretty good. I think we take the Windspeaker. I have Lixel. Could be good for a 5-shard deck. Man! I will take the Windspeaker. Alright, so Psionic Acolyte wheels, we're shifting gears. People never agree on all points. That's why we're able to have good discussions. Agreed. So Psionic Acolyte wield. Oh, the Eyeball of Doom! The Eyeball of Doom.
Welcome, loyal Clampion.
It's been so long, buddy! Swordhill! Thanks for 16 months in a row! Spam some clams for Swordhill! Get hype, my friends! Show him some love! What's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. Hope things have clammed down a bit. We gotta take Acolyte. I can't ignore Acolyte at this point. I think Ruby's going down the drain. Why is there a donut in there? Oh man, that's awesome. Epiphany, Sunseer, Smirking Trickster. I will take the Shard Call, cautiously. Maybe we could bring in some Ruby for Pyrosoul, just as like a splash. Bacon Donut's a cool guy. I know you like the, Minecrafts. Snake! What's up, Snake? How you doing, sir? Tireless Researcher, Windmill Slam pick for this deck. Alright, we're doing it, guys! Dreams are about to be lived. We got Thunderfield Elder to help us out here, too. All I want is an Incubation Webs. So, Sortle, what's up, man? How you doing? How's life? How's work? How is everything? Let's go ahead and take another Shard Call. Ooh. Epiphany. Mechafilcape. Cry. Smoke Signals. I will keep the 5-shard Dream open. Flamehand Acolyte Dream. Oh my god, that actually does sound really fun. What? Okay. You have tempted me, Draxar. You have tempted me so. Life is great. Work is still busy, busy, busy. Fair enough. Bone Walker is here. Creepy Conspirators would be good for the deck, though. I'm taking the Bone Walker. Alright. We have 2 Shard Calls, and I'm going for a deck destruction deck. And now we're also going 5 shards, and we're taking this tablet. 6 cost artifact. If you have all 5 thresholds, exhaust it to draw a card. Perfect. So this looks like a cohesive deck, right? How are things going in Alu World? The 100K Invitational was awesome and a blast, and it was an honor to be a part of that. And now things are kind of coming back to reality, I guess. We had Extravaganza yesterday, which was pretty cool. A lot of people came out. A lot of people won some cool prizes, and I think there's some cool things on the horizon for Hex. We've got Set 4 coming, and I'm sure everybody's excited for it. Zinzith Silk. We actually got the card that I wanted, though, so I think I have to take it. Let somebody else get the value. There's an Acolyte that's probably going to wheel. There's a Bone Walker that's also probably going to wheel. But there is an Incubation Webs here. 4 cost double Sapphire Threshold basic action. Exhaust target opposing troop. It gets at the start of each turn. Exhaust this, then create a Spiderling Egg and put it into your deck. We have to take this. We have to take this. I think we do. There's only 1 diamond card and it's a Spy. There's some pretty good Wild Ruby in the pack, too. Alright, you guys, someone else gets the value. Let them have the value. I'll catch you later, Cell. Let's check out this deck that Yuffie has put together. Double Volasilov Bone Walker Dream. Now that's what I'm talking about. Are you kidding me? He's in here. He's actually here, dude! What? Skewer and Rumbly are here. There's a Misa Lookout as well, but I guess Windmill Slam. You're a prophet, Yuffie. You are certainly a prophet. This guy, Volasilov, I didn't know they changed this. Volasilov's Resonance. If you have all 5 thresholds, Necrotic you control it +2/+2. When did they change that? It's cool. Rumbly Decking. What? Buddy! The dreams. There are too many dreams happening all at once. This is a dream overload. Devoted Infuser is someone who I want to wheel desperately. Grove Whisperer, Live Lyricist, Hatchery Broodguard. I have to take these webs. I have to take double webs. I told you I wanted webs. Now Thunderfield Elder can do some work here. Oh, Prodigy, why you do this? You're gonna kill me. Because I should play the Diamond Sapphire deck and just win. It's gonna be so amazing. I want to play it so badly, but now there's a Prodigy. You don't think you've seen 2 webs in 1 draft deck in a long time? It is strong to see 2 like this, yeah. I'm super excited and pumped for it. We already have 2 Acolytes. We already have 2 Acolytes. What? Is that the 3rd Rumbly we've seen? I think it is. Performer, Cultivator, Nosk, Suffocate. I might just take the Rumbly at this point. Just hate on it. This is just getting ridiculous. Maybe we can play it in the deck. I don't know. Maybe we're playing Ruby Sapphire. Cutting the diamond? Sounds bad. We can splash the Buffalo. It's true. It's always possible to splash Buffalo, though. I don't know. I'm all over the place. I'm mentally overloaded right now with dreams. This doesn't happen very often. There's just too many cool things to try. Whew. What do we do? Ruby Sapphire deck destruction, you're telling me? I mean, that's actually a really good idea. It's a really good idea. Creeping Conspirators, Tireless Researcher, Invigorating Breeze. I think we take the Cripple here. 3-cost quick action. Target troop gets -4 attack permanently. The Eye of Lixil, though. 2-cost 1/1. Prevent all damage to be dealt to this by cards that share a shard with threshold you have. There's also a Dream Smoke if we want to go Wild Sapphire and just abandon everything else. 3-cost 3/3. Wild Sapphire threshold. Coyote Warlock. You can see the top card of your deck. Pay 2 and put it on the bottom. What's the most 4 drops you've ever run, and would I accept a challenge involving 4-cost cards? I don't know. It's a weird question. I don't know. I think I have played a deck with a lot of 4 drops before, for sure. I think we take the Cripple here. That Lixil, though. Alright. Kin of Olkoth. Amazing. We can do deck destruction again. There is a Bone Walker. There's another Hatchery Cultivator and a Lightning Brave in this pack. Great ramp as well. This is just getting out of control. Let's go ahead and take the Kin before I regret what I take here. What? Breastshire's going to give me AACMK if I win the challenge? Is that what you're saying? You guess with Shard Call Roids and that Blood Flyer that you don't really like, the meh Blood Flyer. I actually think he's good. Duskwing Reclaimer is really good. I might just have to focus in on this deck destruction deck. Shard Ward's really good. 2-cost quick action. Choose one. Prevent Blood, Diamond, Ruby, Sapphire, Wild, which means you prevent damage that will be dealt to you and troops you control from that shard. Cards of the shard. So I think that's what we take here. The Researcher. Something I'm interested in, maybe Suffocate, but we'll cut off the Diamond and then maybe get something on the wheel. Duskwing Reclaimer. It's true. I don't want to cut you. I love you so much. Wolvear Basher. Flame Hand is tempting, so we'll see. I think this is not a 5-shard deck at this point. Like, Kin of Olkoth sealed the deal in terms of deck destruction. I think I have convinced myself to some extent after not taking that Bone Walker, but maybe it'll wheel and then I'll feel bad again. Shard Call. Oh. Now you're killing me. Thunderfield Seer, Tireless Researcher number 2 would be great. Sacred Seekers, Dream Smoke again. Wow. This is brutal, man. You're killing me. These packs are killing me. Now I have to bring these back in. Gotta go demolish? Yeah, I don't think so. There's the Bone Walker! There's a Lullaby and a Researcher here, too. Researcher is better for the deck destruction deck. But I think it's coming back. It's making a resurgence, guys. Oh, no. Why do you do this to me, game? There's gonna be another Bone Walker coming up here, too. Somebody hated on that, then we're in trouble, I suppose. Stinging Ambush, Entangling Webs, Deep Gaze Acolyte. Deep Gaze could be pretty cool. If I'm gonna hate on Ambush, that could be actually reserve material for the deck. Prodigy of Voloslav is a 3-cost 3/2 and has an ability called Voloslav's Resonance. If you have all 5 thresholds necrotic you control, have +2/+2. 5-shard Mildream, the Ultimate Dream. We've done it once before and it worked. It worked really well. I think we won the draft with it. Tireless Researcher wheels. Yes, please. Again, it keeps our options open going both ways. So we have 2 different paths to take here, I think. I prefer the Diamond Sapphire one a little bit more because it's just crazy. But maybe we splash the Ruby for deck destruction. I'm the new worker bot confirmed. Exactly. I try to help. Researcher number 3. Works really great with Acolytes. That's why I like them. But now we're having all the 4-drops. This is what Breastshire wanted anyways. So it's fine. Oh, man. Pack 3 is going to decide this for us. There's that Bone Walker that I wanted to wheel. Oh, how you tempt me, game. The thing is, how many freaking Necrotic do we even have? I don't even think we have that many. It's just the Acolytes. It'll just help us deck more. It's not even good. All right, we did get another one here. This guy gets to buff himself too. I'm not taking that Demolisher. Screw that. Graunt's Gift. That's pretty nuts. Pride's Fall, Spirit Eagle, Lullaby's pretty good. Death Mask's pretty good. I think we just take the rare here. I don't even know if we play this. We just hate on it. 4 cost constant, Sakamo Major. Pay 4, transform target non-zombie troop in your crypt into a zombie with this constant gems put into play. Oh, but this is... We can put the deck destruction gem in there. I feel like we just go 5-shard deck destruction. I think that's what this is. It's not like our standard 5-shard combo. It's like a weird 5-shard deck destruction combo. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh my god, the dream. Like, this guy isn't even getting played. That's how this works. All these Bone Walkers hit the bin. This is like socket and deck destruction deck. Draxar Seal of Approval. This is what you wanted, bro. This is what you wanted. So... we need a few more troops. I think I will say that. Sort by cost. Some early game, so we don't lose immediately. A lot of 4-drops. Single shard. Warlock! You are a warlock. You are a warlock. You are indeed. What's up, Nemesis? No Bone Walkers? You're disappointed? I have 3 in the bin. Literally 3. Bone Walker can deck destruct for 5? How? Oh, you're talking about with Acolyte. Yeah, I get it. Hello there, 5-shard deck. Hello. Yeah, these Bone Walkers might be important to just block. You're right. You're right on that point, Forwarder. We gotta make some tough cuts, though. We'll have to figure this out. I guess maybe we don't need so many tireless researchers. They're good with the deck destruction combo. Maybe Creeping Conspirators hits the bin. Why are they not main deck? Because I was thinking about a different style of 5-shard deck that might be better for us, but we'll see. The biggest side for me to go 5 shards in any draft you've ever seen. It's just weird that we're putting Voloslav in the bin. Noxious Glory. Crypt Shrieker. It's another socketable card we could put deck destruction in. That'll be 4 cards. It'd be a 1/3. Usually it's better to put like Flight or like Rage or something in there. I might just hate on Noxious Glory because it hurts our deck a lot. It can like remove all the Acolytes and the Researchers and stuff. And all the zombies. So I think we're just gonna take this. The Roid could be helpful for fixing, but I don't think I want to be playing Roid. I'd rather play Shard Call, which we have a few of already. And with the Crypt Dust, I'm feeling even better. So let's take the Noxious Glory out of the pool. See what the next pack brings us. There's some good blood with Eremite, Assassin, Broodguard, Ritualist, Abominate. Pretty strong stuff. Inflict Out, Storm Drummer, Misa Lookout. I might take the Misa Lookout. I think it's just a solid troop. 3 cost, 2/2 quick troop. When it enters play, target troop gets +2 defense this turn, then you gain 2 health. Pretty nice early game troop that can just help us defend. I think it's the right call to make. Out of all these cards, there's very little that I really want anyways. I kind of don't want my opponents to get Ritualist or Eremite, though, so we could hate on those. Drummer's pretty scary, too. But let's go ahead and take the Misa. Like, he's a solid troop. All around. And remember, we can play probably fewer than 20 or 17 shards because we have 3 shard calls that generate us more resources. Don't forget I need a Necrotic Allegiance for Creeping and Spirit. Oh, for Sepulchra, you're right. You're right. We can start snagging Lunacies. Thunderfield Elder copies it. Then we live dreams. This pack is pretty mediocre anyways. We're getting lots of rares passed to us. There's a clam sack over here, a sack full of clams. 5-cost artifact at the end of your turn that deals 3 damage to each opposing champion. When you're dealt damage, sacrifice it. Not really what we're going for. So I guess we'll just take Lunacy and roll with it. Could also take Scrap Rummager, 3-cost 1/2, exhaust this Dwarf Cleric to make target champion draw a card. That champion chooses and discards a card. So that could actually mill your opponent. But you can also filter your cards a little bit better with it as well. I don't know if I really want to play Lunacy in this deck, but we'll just take it. Stay away from the crap bag. It's a clam sack. It's a sack full of clams. You gotta respect it. Sorry, I'm bumping the mic all over the place. Gilded Lyre looks like an amazing card to pick up here for us. With 3 researchers that can draw us a pile of cards. 3-cost artifact, pay 2 and exhaust it along with a troop you control. Prevent all combat damage to be dealt to and dealt by target attacking troop this turn. So that allows you to exhaust your researchers. And when this readies, draw a card. So without attacking in and having them block your weaker-ish guy, you can get a lot of card advantage and prevent their damage from coming through. So we'll take the Lyre. It's a pretty good defensive card. Great against really big ramp decks that are playing Giganosaurs and Smashodons and whatnot. So it's going to be a hard deck to decide, like, the final build of. This is going to be a hard one. It's like Rumbly, while it decks for 7, is double Ruby Threshold, and that's pretty devastating to try to pull off. And then we need Grant's Gift. I guess Grant's Gift is only single Threshold, so that's good news. I don't know, we'll see. There's another Bone Walker, so we can take our 4th Bone Walker. Lightning Brave, Vamp Kiss, Arachnomancer. Some decent stuff here. I think we just take the Bone Walker. Might be okay with that. Lightning Brave is pretty good, but it's another 4-drop. We have plenty of them, so. Vicious Vivisector. If we had more Venom, that would do some deck destruction, but we just don't. So, let's go with Bone Walker. We'll just roll with it. It's fine. Sepulchre Crypta, Sepulchre Bone Walker. Need some Sepulchre Stalwarts, maybe. Thelenios likes Lunacy. I like it in Venom decks, but I'm not a big fan of it just on its own, because it's like one and done, but maybe it's enough with all the other deck destruction we have here. It's the only problem I have with it. It's like, it doesn't make an immediate impact on the board if you're just trying to destroy your opponent's deck. How is this still here? What? I think we take that, honestly. It's crazy. Deep Gaze Disciple, 4-cost 2/3 flight. When a power shifted onto a troop you control, this gets +1/+1. It's amazing. It's probably the best card in the pack. Although there's some good spidery dreams here as well. This deck looks crazy. That's the plan. We're going to have to figure out what to cut, though. That's the hardest part. I think that's really going to be the hardest part here. You have no idea what this deck is doing? There's a theme, JJ. There's a theme. There's a deck destruction theme in 5 shards. 5-shard deck destruction combo. Alright. Give me something good. Entangling Webs, Abominate, Gemsoul, Feeder, Hatchery, Broodguard. Scrapyard Bruiser's okay. I might just hate on, like, Broodguard or Veteran Raider or something. Abominate can be a scary card, too. Deck is being awesome. We'll see. Reminds you of the 22-22 A-tier mill. That's kind of like the... Yeah, that's kind of the whole idea. Let's cut Abominate. What is this deck doing? Probably 3-0. Yeah, after that awesome Spider deck with all the all the arcade focuses loses. We're gonna have 3-0 with this deck. I think that's what Hacky's trying to say. Gilded Liar number 2 is probably overkill. We'll see. I wish we could have picked up one more Acolyte. I think I'm a little bit disappointed that we haven't been able to. Take a second Cripple. Or we can hate on Abominate again. We'll take the Cripple. We have way too many action, like non-troops, I think. But we also have just way too many cards, period, so... We've been passing Abominates anyways, we might as well take Assassin, give people less options. Or maybe they'll just play all the Abominates and play Blood Diamond and it'll ruin our day. If you respond to Bryson with a quick troop that equalizes the troop count, does Bryson fizzle? No. It's already on the chain. So it's you can only use the ability once you are at troop advantage. So once it's used, it's already on the chain. Like, the effect of it is on the chain. It doesn't matter what the prerequisite was. Smoke Signals versus Rummager. I'll take Rummager. We'll take the Star Touch Brave. 60 card deck? Maybe. Maybe. Take Arachnomancer. It's a requirement to activate, not to resolve. Exactly. Precisely. It seems like a crazy mess. I don't know. I think it's pretty good. Don't do this to me. Okay, we're good. Hex is crashing my music for whatever reason. As always, I suppose. Alright. So, what shall we do with this? Comments of a non-dreamer. Exactly. I'm gonna remove Cryptus for now. Because, I mean, I'll bring it in later. It just helps me with resource count, like Shard Call. Take that out right now. I like Windspeaker because we're kind of in Diamond and Sapphire, so that's going to help us lock things down. You can exhaust another target troop with this. Deep Gaze Acolyte could be pretty good with some of the shifters we have, but I'm not tied to it, so I'll cut it for now. I think Lunacy is a card that I'm not super thrilled about, and I think we only play one Liar, so we're cutting it down. Does being logged in twice allow us to earn double clams? How do you log in twice? Oh, you mean like from different machines? No, I don't think so. I mean, if you're on different accounts, then yes, but you shouldn't do that. In fact, I know you have 2 different accounts, and yeah, you shouldn't do that. It's abusing the system. Scrap Rummager, Gront's Gift with deck destruction. Probably a good thing. Neophyte Awakener can bring something back. They can bring a Bone Walker back, which is pretty cool. Actually, have cut down the number of actions or non-troops pretty well here. This is good. Oh, you scrapped your IGN account? Oh, okay. Got it. And you're good. Cut 1 Researcher. I think Rumbly may have to go, but the double Ruby is so attractive that it's like, I mean the deck destruction is so attractive, but double Ruby is so unattractive, basically. Creepy Conspirators, I think we can let that one go. Deck destruction on the Kin seems great. I'm gonna jump in on this clam raid. Let's do it. Maybe cut a cripple so that we can have some different tricks. I mean, obviously Webbs has to stay. Like, that's just too good. Necropolis Tablet. Maybe you gotta go, bro. I like you. I'll never get double Ruby. It depends. Because, like, look, there's no wild, right? That's already out the door. Although, you know, if we use Shard Call or Cryptus, we'll probably go for it. But how are we doing with number of necrotic? A real dreamer would play it all. Depends what dream you're going for. Invoker, Awakener, Disciple, double Acolyte. So maybe bringing in the Creepy Conspirators is important. Maybe this Acolyte's important just to have the allegiance for the Crypt Dust. But at the same time, I don't know. I think it's still worth it with like 5. I think it's still worth it with 5. I mean, we would just hold it, probably. We have to cut, like, one more card, I think, from the deck, though. Could be 41 card special and just call it a day. That would be fine as well. I could take Voloslav as well. That's true. That's a fair point. Maybe he does deserve to be in this deck. It's pretty fun. We already have a little bit of blood in here. But now we still have to cut some cards. How many shards am I running? Probably like 15 and 3 shard calls. Make like 18. Look out! What happened, Rehnquist? By the way, what's up, Rehnquist? I saw you say hi earlier and I completely blanked. Maybe Misa Lookout has to go. He's a pretty cool trick, but he's critical to the deck. And he's like a good early game, but we have the Bonewalkers for that. It's better to just focus on what we're trying to do here. 7 non-troops is looking pretty nice. Although, of course, the shard calls are coming in. Oh, cut the Lookout. Gotcha. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. You're definitely right about that. How many necrotic? I think we're at 6 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's tempting to bring in conspirators and cut Rumbly for conspirators to be more consistent. That might backfire. Maybe I'm just too set on this combo. I got one more researcher. Just call it a day. What have I gemmed Rumbly with? Deck Destruction, so he hits for 7. This is a Deck Destruction 5-shard deck. That is clearly what it is. It is no question in what it is. It is that. What did Rumbly ever do to you? Have double Ruby Threshold. That's what he did to me. Because now I need double Sapphire, double Ruby, and then single Blood, single Diamond on everything. Yeah, everything's gemmed with Deck Destruction at the moment. Grant's Gift, Kin, and Rumbly. I honestly feel like Prodigy does not have a lot of value here other than giving us Crypt Dust, but maybe that's a reason to play it. We'll see. Alright, so Crypt Dust. We need a pile of Diamond. We'll have to also figure out what champion to play. It might be Ovo. Need a pile of Diamond and Sapphire, but I need Diamond because Diamond begets more other things. Begets other things. It's probably something like that. Oh, we need Ruby. Oh, but that's risky with 3 shard calls. Maybe it's this 66111. He has not much value, that's true. I know, that's the problem. Like, his value is bad, but he's good for the fixing. Maybe we go back down, maybe we go down to 40 cards and we cut him. It's a hard cut to make, but I think we gotta do it. So many interesting cards to play when you have a 5-shard deck, but I think this is right. So this is good. Really concerned about Diamond. Maybe I shouldn't even... Maybe I shouldn't even play the Blood. Rummager can also cycle away when we don't have the Threshold. That's true. It's an interesting call on that. Researcher just combos really well with Acolyte. That's like the combo that I love. And we have Gilded Liar that combos with him too. So it's just like a shame to get rid of all those. Crypt Dusk is risky. It's a little bit risky. I don't think it's that risky. Kind of want to play Tablet, actually, but I don't think that's happening. It's just too many cards I want to play. I can't play everything. New article from Jeff on Trishard Coyote deck. Yup! He's been cranking them out. Rummager Grotz. That's a cool combo. That's a good point. Wind Speaker can exhaust the Researcher. That's funny. The combos. I've done it before. I think I've done that before. It's hilarious when you do that. I think this is it. I think we've decided. Just play all AFK Dream. I don't know about that. Alright, so what do we take here as our champion? Predominantly in Sapphire and Diamond. I think maybe Dreaming Fox is the way to go. Pay 7 charges, create an Oracle Song, put it in your hand. That'll help us draw into what we need, draw into our thresholds, all that kind of stuff. Draw into more gas, deck destruction, that kind of thing. We can even Oracle Song our opponent. Webweaver Fox can give something -1 attack, but he starts with 25 health, so it seems good. Dreaming Fox seems preferable here. Sister Anastasia could also be MVP. Nightsbane is what I usually would want to play with a deck like this, but we don't have... I feel like we just don't have all the cards that we need for it. Like, we only have 3 Shifters with Flame Hand and 2 Acolytes. Like, I love using Ovo with Acolyte, but we only have, like, 3 interactions with Ovo. We didn't pick up any Ethereal Callers, which are amazing with this style of deck. I guess Grot's Gift has an interaction here, too. So I shouldn't ignore that. Seriously, though, I'm not playing Anastasia. I think I'm playing Dreaming Fox for the card draw. 7 charges, draw a card. I think that's the right call. I think that's the right call. I think this could ruin us, but it's 1 card. It's 1 card. I think that's it! I think that's it! Yeah, that's what I was saying. Dreaming Fox has like 25 health. I think we need some Corey to give us some love. I think this one looks more fitting. It's got a lot of colors on it. Let's go. Dreaming Fox and his Bonewalker army. Hey, we got a couple rare. We got a rare and a legendary and nothing else. That's fine. We're up against Uthamar, Waffleophagus versus Kurohyo, Skullzor versus Seraph, and Vogar versus Big Carrot. Awesome. Let's do it. This is truly a dream deck, and I'm really excited to play it. I think this could be a lot of fun. Dreaming Fox is double Sapphire, 5 charges, make an Oracle Song. No, it's single Sapphire, 7 charges. 5 charges, make an Oracle Song would be busted, I think. That would just be better than Wyatt, generally speaking. I mean, I guess he gets you the card immediately, and you have to pay for the Oracle Song, but still. It would be... I think that would just be too much. Like, Winter Moon is like future card draw, but you can do it a lot more. Like 4 charges to get it on 4 cards. I don't know. I think it's balanced pretty okay. Looks like we do get the play here if we want it. I don't know if I want it, but he is playing Mightsinger Lindra. I don't want him to ramp up into crazy things, so let's go ahead and say, hey, good luck and have fun. Thanks. I like the hand. I will keep it. Need to find a ruby at some point, but that's okay. Gront's Gift is online officially right now. We just don't have any troops. We just have 0 troops. Oh no, the Ashwood YOLOist! I fear this! Oh no. Gilded Liar on 3 is reasonable. I need a Bone Walker. I think that's like the best thing we can draw off the top, maybe. Shards are fine too, but he's gonna ramp, which is a problem. And he's got the Wild, so he's gonna start getting his dreams online. Live Lyricist! More ramp! Starting to return gain a temporary resource is pretty good. Alright. Sapphire Shard is not bad. Let's go ahead and play the Blood. Play the Gilded Liar. Taint? I don't have a Taint. But yes, tainting the YOLOist is a nightmare. So he's going to be at 5 this turn. That means he can play like a Karabor or Blade Dancer or something crazy. Kind of sucks, but he's playing a 2-drop red for Ranger instead. Alright. I literally have no troops to play. This is a real problem. Heatwave, please. I mean, I need a Ruby Threshold, so hopefully he can play it. He has the Ruby Threshold. Guess we just play Gront's Gift. I don't have anything else to do. Wait, that decked him? Got rid of a Scroll of Yazakan. I think that's a bug. I'll jump in on this Clam Raid. Let's go. He's gonna kill me with just, like, playing troops. Small troops like this. Playing with fire, pretty solid play for him. Gonna be able to snipe for 2 damage when he plays a 5+ drop. Shard Call's good. That means we can play Invoker, so that's good news. Let's go ahead and play it. It's gonna give us a Ruby. We want, and Wild is not really necessary. It's only necessary and good for other things. This guy can use Liar as well, which is nice. He's going to kill us just playing troops. The nerve of some people. I said small troops. Come on. We can maybe use Entangling Webs or the Gilded Liar. Invoker with Playing with Fires. I mean, what do you do? I have nothing else to do right now. I have nothing else to do, so... Even these zombies aren't safe. But Entangling this is, like, mediocre at best. This does slow down his ramp a little bit. So I can't actually entangle this. I can Shard Ward Ruby. If I want to keep my guy alive. I don't like that idea that much. I'm just gonna entangle. Ward all the shards. I can't do all of them. I can only do one. We're 1 resource away from being able to use our champion power, so there's some good news. Alright, so we have the champion power available. Man, I'm sneaking out with all the clams. This is good. Veteran Raider hits the table. Alright. And so we can use Gront's Gift to bring this guy back. We deck him for 4. We use Gilded Liar to prevent this damage. So we're good. What we get rid of here? Staggering Blast, that's good. Karabor Healer, 2 shards. Have I been messing with the percents? Not really. You guys gotta rally together and have more people enter in, because the more people enter in, the better chances you all have of winning more prizes. So it's just better for everybody. This is a good draw. I'm okay with that. But we also have the ability to play Oracle Song here. I think what we'll do is just play the Bone Walker and pass, though, because this gives us Shard Ward and the Liar as available things. We can do Oracle Song next turn. Is this 5-shard spiders? No. This is a 5-shard deck destruction deck. That's all it is, really. I don't think there are any spider generation in this deck. Otherwise, I would be playing Zorzim, probably. Five-shard pile? Hey! Don't disrespect. Eternal Sage? What? Stop! Why would you play that? Oh my god. Gonna play a Wild Shard afterwards or something. It's gonna be terrifying. And now I'm gonna kill that one and he's just gonna replace it, exactly. Shard Ward Wild, we're fine right now. I can just Liar this and take 4. Save Shard Ward for next turn. Freaking Rumbly. Freaking Rumbly. Alright, well, we have an Oracle Song, so let's use it. Draw some cards. I don't think we make him draw cards yet. Yo! Rumbly! Rumbly, Rumbly, Rumbly. Alright. Incubation Webs on something is pretty nice, though. Oh, this is tough. This is tricky. Incubation Webs is great here. But the problem is we just don't have a lot of shards. So if I'm gonna Incubation Webs, I play Shard Call for Ruby, and then I play Incubation Webs on, I guess, Sage. I guess we put it on Sage. I could go Shard Call on Wild, but then I can't play Rumbly. That's true. Wild would actually buff up the guy into a 5/5. So are we saying, are we giving up on Rumbly? That's the problem. He's 7 cards. Like, I won't be able to play him next turn. I'll have this as a dead card in my hand. And that's like a troop that I desperately need to block. Next turn, he could potentially get this in play. I think the solution is actually... If I block Rotroot, he can play with Fire the Bone Walker. He'll do that anyways if I block there. It's not a matter of... Like, webbing the 5/5 is a given. I'm trying to decide what threshold. It's just, like, that's a given in my mind. Yeah, I think if I lose, if I don't have this, I might just lose. I think that's the problem. I think it's gotta be Ruby. I think it's gotta be Ruby. Alright, so we're gonna Webs the Sage. Problem is when he plays a Wild Shard next turn and buffs this into a 5/5. That's gonna be the problem. And we still don't have we don't have Gilded Lyre available. I think being able to play a card like this is more important. But, I mean, we could have drawn another Shard Call, our third Shard Call off the top, or a Ruby Shard. Or Dust. No, Dust wouldn't work. Dust wouldn't work at all. Okay, so... I'm gonna take, what, 6? I'm not any large threat of dying, maybe. I don't know about that. If he's like Ruby Shard 5+ drop, then he can kill this, but okay, that's good. I hope we get some Spiderling soon, too. Acolyte! Woo! But I think Rumbly is actually the play. Acolyte is awesome, dude. That is awesome. I might just play it. It'll be a good body. We can shift it over. Oh, man. I think this is more efficient, and the Rumbly can be a surprise, but Rumbly can block, too. Is there some way to volume level Twitch? I'm loud, I know. But I can do Acolyte Shift and have Shard Ward available. I think it's Acolyte. I think it's actually Acolyte. And then Rumbly next turn. We also have the Lyre, just in case. We don't have anything to bring back with Grant's Gift, so that's not even a thing. This is just more, like, efficient in terms of decking him as quickly as possible. That's why I'm doing it. And the Shard Ward is just so clutch here. I know, Gibblemong, I know. I'm loud at times, but I get excited. I get super excited. No, you can only Grunt your own crypt. Transform target non-zombie troop in your crypt. And it has to be non-zombie, so you can't just, like, recursively do the same thing. Emberleaf Duelist, I am not concerned. Alright, I shall Moonwalker you! Hello, Spiderling, my friend. Excellent. Night Sky Stargazer and Smashodon. I forgot that was a thing, too. That's really good with Incubation Webs. That's why Incubation Webs is like such a bomb in this deck. It's so good. Tireless Researcher. You're late. Yeah, there's a chance we win this. We did get rid of a Staggering Blast. So unless he has another one. Another Spiderling. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. And Shard Ward will stop Staggering Blast anyways, so... We just pass here. We don't do anything. There's a chance! So you're saying there's a chance. All the spiders! I know I can Grunt the spiders. I mean, they have to die first. He did find the shard, though. He did find the shard. That could be important. The fact that he, like, just only played a duelist there is crazy. But, yeah, he's gonna buff up this guy into a 5/5. That makes sense. Might Singer Alindra. Okay. You can't play that this turn. To my knowledge. You can swing with this and get to 6. I'm gonna not block with this, probably. Predatory Prey the thing. Playing with fire, this thing. So he's doing it with wild, so Shard Word. Yeah, we can still use Researcher with Liar. All right. Should be game. Stack 4 more. Drummer. Scroll of Yazaki. He has 2? He has 2? He has 2! GG, guys. GG. Spiderling went into his deck. That's why I went to 5. Alright, we did it, guys. We did it. Whew. This deck is doing work, guys. This is the dream deck. That's what I'm talking about. 2 scrolls might be a problem. Yeah, I think so. I think they might. I think they might. Wait a second. What? Incubation makes him... I could have used Grunts! Dang it! Predatory Prey the thing. It's not a bug, because it puts it into their hand. Alright, it's fine. This still has the deck destruction ability on it. I can just use this before he draws. Don't worry, guys. It's fine. I've already set the face stops. I just wasn't thinking about it. I always have all my face stops set because you never know when you can play a card like that. So, whew, we did it. My god. Do we bring in Stinging Ambush against his weaker 1 defense dudes? We could do that. Maybe Noxious Glory. It's too threshold intensive, I think. GG Harp! That's right, Greenlaw. That's right. What Ruby kills all my spiders with Sage? It's true. May want to Abominate. I can't afford those thresholds, man. I can't do that. Mostly in Diamond and Sapphire. Yeah, we're not aiming to win with Spiderlings, and they just come from webs. Those are just byproducts of winning, basically. That game was value entertainment. It was pretty funny that we were like, well, we can't win, but we clearly could. We have ways of winning. I think we're just done here. I think we're just done here. Whew! The 25 health, man! The difference between 25 and like 18 health mattered there. I'll tell you that. Alright, GG, good luck game 2. Hype! Oops. Hype! Believe. What is this? This is hilarious! Fun deck you've got there. Thanks. Oh, man. Come on, Diamond Shard! We need you! Nice sample hands. What do you mean sample hands? What are you talking about? We do need a diamond pretty desperately. I might block this. I might do that. Come on, diamond, I need you! That's acceptable! That works! We have the Acolyte! That's why we had to draw the Acolyte. I get it now, it's fine. Okay, so... now we don't block, I think. This is totally acceptable. I think I should have played the Ruby. I should have played the Ruby there. Oh, but I can lock it down. I can lock it down. I can deny the ramp. It's probably better. Pyre Soul is human. He is not necrotic. It's an important note. Hephis is just like, what was it? Why does this keep happening? Alright. Get locked down, YOLOists. I'm not human? I'm sure I am. Hey, Gilded Liar. What's up? Let's get that Bone Walker. Bone Walker strats. I'm not gonna swing in. He could have an ambusher. Not worth it. He can ramp this turn if he wants. Might be worthwhile. But I will block. Come on. Blood off the top. That would be good. Yeah, he wants to ramp, so we'll block. I will bite, good sir. He has lots of predatory praise. That's something interesting to think about. Could play Boomsmith, or just ruin my day with Eternal Sage. That could work too. How do we deal with that? Hello? What is going on? So... guess we take the blood? This makes the most sense for staying alive. So I'm gonna do this. I need to do this now before he can play a shard. Yeah, there's the Ruby. All planned. There's Giganosaur. Predatory Prey the thing. Alright. I get it. Kinda blows, but I get it. Diamond Shard is fine. That puts Acolyte on the table if we want it. Or Liar available. Or we could just start playing Bone Walkers. I kind of like the concept of playing Liar, because that means he's not going to get damage in unless he has Predatory Prey. And then we can just follow... I mean, if we get a Shard, we can play both Bone Walkers. Or if we don't, we can play a Bone Walker and still use the Liar. So I'm going to play the Liar here. I think it's better for my health. I want to try to keep my health up as much as possible, because he's got a very aggressive style deck. If we get a Shard, Acolyte also becomes better, because then you can play it and shift. Good night, Thelenios. We'll catch you later, man. Alright, so he's buffing into an 8/8. Seems reasonable. I don't see a point in him swinging. Maybe just to tie up my resources? I mean, that's fine. Again, that's very good for us. That those shards are, to some extent, being wasted. Rot-Rooted Chanter is fine. Shard Call is good! 5/5 Bonewalkers, Inc. Now, it could be important to get another Sapphire here, but I think it's the right call to actually go for Wild. I think it's important. Hashtag value. Value Bonewalkers. I might even swing here. I think that is the right call, maybe. Unless he gets another Predatory Prey, in which case it's not the right call immediately. This is why you have Return to Soil in the reserves. Maybe I should have looked for that. Alright, we're one away from Oracle Song. So, resources are working out beautifully. Could see, we might get a beating here. We might take a huge beating. It's very possible. Alright, so he gets to buff up with +3/+3 on something. But we can always block one and then Gilded Liar the other ones. If he has combat tricks, he has combat tricks, right? If he has Predatory Prey, then we're taking a freaking beating. That's what we're doing. Yeah, Liar is MVP right now. And the 5/5s. This is good. Giganosaur does hit the table, though. So now we're going to have to play defense, for sure. Deep Gaze Disciple. That is a very good card with Psionic Acolyte. But I am tempted to not play it and maybe get Bonewalker number 3 in play. But Deep Gaze allows us to play it and have Liar open. This does as well. Acolyte does not. And that is an important point, I think. This will give us potentially a win con, but it's not really a win con because of this. Well, I need to keep Liar open, so I can't play Acolyte, but I can play the other two. I think Bonewalker is better. I think it's just better to solidify our defense. Let's go, Bonewalker! Let's do it! Night Sky Stargazers would prophesizes +2/+2 on the next troop. Seems pretty decent. No shard. Passes the turn. Alright then. Kin of Olkoth. We do not have the double Sapphire. That was something I was concerned about, but we'll get it at some point. And deck destruction isn't, like, something we have to have with this guy right now. I mean, he's a good chump blocker for sure. Let's go ahead and play Deep Gaze Disciple. I mean, maybe I could take some pain for a turn and play the Acolyte and just start getting that train going, because it sounds like he doesn't have anything right now, so like it might be worth it. But man, the Gilded Liar really does some work. It really does. And having more troops to use it is always good. So he does snipe the whole team for one with the Eternal Sage. It's pretty good. Boomsmith's gonna take out Disciple. Not much we can do about that. That's fine. I think there are other targets that I would prefer him to use his removal on. Sapphire Shard brings us fully online. We do have the ability to use an Oracle Song to draw some cards here. I'm a little bit afraid of what he could do to an Acolyte here. So I'm actually going to Oracle Song, because I'm not afraid of the board state at the moment. I'm going to draw a pile of cards. Getting more shards for next turn is also good. Another Acolyte. Okay, now I feel more comfortable playing the Acolyte next turn, so that's good. Let's go ahead and Shard Cull for the Rumbly. Remember, don't forget about him. Don't forget about Rumbly. We weren't fully online, now that I think about it, but the hand was fully online. Red for Ranger as a 4/4 thanks to Night Sky Stargazer prophesizes. Crush on the next troop. That's pretty good. Pass of the turn. And let's go ahead and play the Ruby. We've got Psionic Acolyte coming in. Shift over to Bonewalker number 1. And it is time to pass the turn. We have Liar available. We have Bonewalker for 5 available. I think he's looking for Staggering Blast. That's probably what he's looking for right now. Or some crazy combat trick. Scraptooth Cackler with Crush. That's not a bad troop for him to get Crush on, that's for sure. Can we win? How close are we to winning? We're like pretty close to winning. JJ, you enjoying this deck? You thought there wasn't anything here. There was nothing. What is this deck? Oh, man. Let's go ahead and play the Diamond Shard. And I think it's time for Acolyte number 2. I might still lose to Staggering Blast. That's still a very big possibility. But, I mean, I'll just have to deal with it as it comes. Actually, Staggering Blast doesn't kill me, does it? It might. It would get close. I do have Liar. The ultimate dream. 5 shards mill, new tier 1 draft archetype. He's on 4 charges, 9 resources. Mill the blast out. I can't. I need blockers first. So he's gonna buff up Cackler into a 7/4 crush. That's pretty sensible. 28 damage on his side, but this is -7, right? So let's put 2 Acolytes in the way of this. He had a Dynamite in his deck. I don't think we ever saw that. There's Staggering Blast. Alright. No eggs to save him now. That's right. Kid of Olkoth is gonna deck 5. Exhaust this for 5 more. And we have 1 more available. Oh, buddy! What a deck! That's what I'm talking about. GG's, man. Was hoping for staggering. I was hoping for not that, basically. When it works, it works! We're going to round 2! That's what I'm talking about. And we are still waiting on Vogar and Big Garrett. And Seraph versus Skullzor. Kuroyu versus Waffle. Beat Waffle there. We beat up Uthamar. He had a strong deck. Like, those Predatory Preys and stuff were scary, but Acolyte is like my favorite card in the set. Like, it really is. It really is. It's just such a fun card to combo with. Thanks, Mr. Breadsticks. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Nuke Man. I have just so much fun tinkering around with these ideas in Limited because no one usually goes for it. Like, people might see these things, but no one usually goes for it. Quality Alucard entertainment. And sometimes it doesn't work. Like, we built a spider deck last time. That didn't work. That was probably more classic spiders. Probably too many arcane focuses in that one. So, I think this one's a little bit better. I'll jab a little bit. I managed to put together a deck you'd actually board vandalize against. That's amazing. I mean, I did have Liar. I had the Bonewalker. Like, that Liar was huge. It was MVP. Well, maybe if I could stop laughing long enough. Oh, that's awesome, Tim Lagore. It's all about the dreams. Claude says his main problem would be not the right shards. The thing is, you really do have to prioritize fixing if you're trying to build a deck like this. It's important that we got that Crypt Dust. It's important that we had that Acolyte. Yeah, there is some luck in there, but at the same time, we made the conscious decision to add a few more Necrotic into the deck to make sure that we could hit Sepulchre Crypt Dust, to make sure that we had the Shard Calls to ramp up into the right things. We cut some things that I normally wouldn't want to cut, but I had to keep it consistent. Yeah, Liar actually won the game. It was really good. And those Shard Calls paid off. Man, getting to 5/5 Bonewalkers, that was really important there. That was really clutch. But anyways, we built the deck together. It was fun. I'm glad that we spent so long in deck building, and I think it's important. That's like something that a lot of people say. It's like, you take too long in deck building, Alucard, and we should shorten the time of deck building down. But like, if you actually look at every card and try to like understand what the purpose is in the deck, then like taking that amount of time will go the extra distance and like make your deck that much better. So like, I highly recommend you guys do that. I mean, sometimes the deck just builds itself and you're done. And that happens a lot when I'm playing off stream, but when I'm playing on stream, I really like to dive in and analyze some of this stuff a little bit more. Like, sometimes I'm guilty of rushing and making poor decisions in the deck as well, and actually I'm very guilty of that off stream. But on stream, I like to take my time. Because then you get to come up and figure out some of these cool interactions that you never see. So, why don't we give away something? Let's give away some clams. Some people have been feeling sad about not having very many clams. So, if you guys want to win 100 clams, here's your chance. I'm going to put 5 minutes on the clock. Type ! Hextravaganza. And you can jump in and we'll draw for a bunch of winners. We were discussing Liar on Dino Stream a day or two ago. You think it's one of the most underutilized cards in the set. It's a very good card. It's a very fun card. And I think it's particularly good if you have things that interact with it, like Tireless Researcher. I really like that interaction. And obviously great against, like, we were playing against a ramp beatdown deck, so it was great against him in particular. But it's also good against just an assortment of troops that you just can't deal with. If something has Swift Strike and it's just too big for your troops, you can deal with it. That's the nice thing about it. I really do like Liar a lot. Liar's amazing versus Ramp, yeah. We got lucky in that respect, that's for sure. It's been so long since Army of Myth came out, it's refreshing watching crazy ideas pan out. That's like all I do. I'm guilty of that. Like, I'm gonna probably be doing that since day one of set 4. No, I mean, I like to just try out all sorts of different things, because there is a reason why the developers and designers came up with every card. It's like, yeah, okay, there are those Scrapyard Dynamos out there that I'm not really sure what you're doing with those, and yeah, you have Scrapyard Magnetron, that's about it. But they put some of these cards that people dismiss immediately in the sets, and it's like, why did they do that? There's a reason behind it. It serves some purpose. It has to serve some purpose. So, like, some underutilized cards, and if you can create a collection of underutilized cards and put them together to form a deck, that's even more rewarding, because you're almost guaranteed to get things like that on the wheel. So you can actually pull off things like that. And then, you know, awesome cards like Incubation Webs and Thunderfield Elder can glue all that together. And because, you know, those bombs are really important too. Magnetron definitely has some kind of potential. It definitely does. I like Magnetron on its own, but the Dynamo, it's like, I don't know how to use this right now. But maybe when we get set 4, then we'll have something to combo with it. Breastshire's gonna run 23 Scrapyard Dynamos. See, I don't know about that. Like, that doesn't work for me. It's also not interesting enough for me. It's funny. We could do Twitch Plays X and you guys could do that. Problem is you just can't get enough in draft and it's not strong enough for constructed. Probably. JJ says sometimes he thinks bad cards are just supposed to exist and don't always try to figure out how to use bad cards. I think that's... I feel the same way sometimes. And then sometimes when I take another look, I'm like, there's an interaction here that I've never seen before. It doesn't happen that often, to be quite honest. But when those moments do happen, it's really rewarding. Broombot is all about the re-snurf. That's funny. Like, there are some cards that have hidden uses, but it's rare. You need to explore it too deeply. And sometimes it's so easy to just fall into the archetype that they're just handing you. It's like, here you go, all the Venom are open. Why are you even bothering to do this? And it makes sense. Like, that's what drafting's, like, competitive drafting is all about. You gotta read the table and see what's open and available. Ruby Diamond was looking really great in this draft, and then it disappeared. It just went away. So, we're likely gonna play against some Ruby Diamond player coming up here in the next round, or, you know, some combination of those shards. We did see a Wild Ruby, so we definitely saw some Ruby in round 1. But we had to go away from that Ruby Diamond thing. In my mind, it dried up. And this was a good opportunity to go for it. Bad cards are an age-old debate. Well, it's like those cards aren't ever going to see constructed play, right? But there's a reason why they put them in there for limited play. And like this... What's cool about Hex is they've designed their sets for limited play. And I mean, I'm not to say that Magic and other games haven't, but I think Hex is going above and beyond and trying to make an awesome limited experience for everybody because, like, I think they're really passionate about limited too. Obviously, that's a good way for them to make money too. And everybody loves Draft. Like, Draft is just such a fun format. Could be good enough for Constructed if bot decks had a better way to deal with Flight. Cards like Replica Reinforcements and Scrapyard Magnetron can provide big enough card advantage to deal with removal. I like Replica Reinforcements in Draft a lot. I'm not sure about Constructed. You're probably asking the wrong guy about Constructed. I don't play enough Constructed to really know. I understand Constructed and at a medium to high level, but like low level playtesting and all that kind of stuff is something that I think is better left to other people. I think I just enjoy Draft too much to play Constructed. That's the real problem. This game has too much cool stuff in it, and the stuff that I like the most is what I play the most, I guess. Which makes sense. The most intriguing card is High Counselor. Cerulean High Counselor is an interesting card. I don't really like it in Limited. I think it's more of a Constructed tailored card. It's just weird in Limited, because generally you're able to play things anyways. Imagine you had Indigo Dreamwalker on High Counselor. Oh, that would be cool. And you shifted speed onto him. You just play whatever you want. Draft fodder is a niche. Some cards must fill. Sometimes a poor soul needs that junk filler card. I need those junk filler cards. Because I don't think they're junk. One man's trash is another man's treasure, right? I'll be cliche. How does clam raid work? You always lose your stuff. Basically, it's a glorified way of gambling your clams. So if you don't like gambling, then don't do it. But easier said than done. But pretty much, the more people that enter into the clam raid, the better chance that more of you will win better payouts. That doesn't mean you always win, but there's a better chance that you win. So I just have it tiered so that if more people enter in, then you have a better chance, but it's not 100% for sure. And you reach certain tiers, so like after like 15 people enter in, it goes to the next tier, you raid the next place, and then from there it's like 25 and 35, and I don't remember the numbers, but it's something like that. Only costs 9 resources to get free high counselor. Everybody at Cryptozoic has done a great job so far, agreed. It's a fun game to play, for sure. Another man's rubbish is another man's treasure, likewise with bad cards. I agree, Zeeks. I agree 100%. Replica will be huge in any kind of tribal deck. Becomes a thing with Sapphire. Oh, if any kind of tribal deck becomes a thing. Yes. I mean, I've actually played Replica Reinforcements to good value in Venom decks and Coyote decks. I've gotten like 3 or 4 cards out of it, which is amazing. Like, that's bonkers amazing. Like, I've recopied Wakuna Crow Feathers and things, and that's nuts. Like, that just wins you the game. Like, if you can... We played like a tribal Necrotic deck the other day, and that was really fun. That was yesterday, right? We played like a tribal Necrotic deck, so we just like had all these shifters, and we were just like, alright, we'll just make all these shifters and win. And it did pretty well. We didn't win, but it did really well. It was fun. I think you can do the same thing with Coyote and just have a ton of Prophecy and stack it all up. And you can play, you know, the Totem, you can play whatever. So much cool stuff. And there's going to be more Prophecy with set 4, so you can combo even more. Man, allergies are killing me, man. Killing me. All your constructed decks end up with 500 cards in them. That's not a bad thing. Unless they're Spiderlings or Terrarantulas. Zodiac Shaman. What about Zodiac Shaman, Skirvik? You're saying that it's a dud? I've played Zodiac Shaman before in my decks. Sometimes you need a 2/5 for 5. Sometimes you just need that body. One man Zodiac Shaman is a card he can give to the Will Time for his quest to crash the Hex servers with 1,000,000 Zodiacs. There you go. There you go. But I've actually played Zodiac Shaman, and it has blocked things, and I've been happy about it. So it's a weird concept to understand. Crusade built a deck a few months ago in honor of one of my drafts. Alright, let's check it out. Check it out, yo. This deck is private. Owner must make it public. RIP. Zodiac Shaman is a dud since Psionic Acolyte's the same, but it's in a different format. It's in a different limited format. You can't... Apples and oranges, man. Zodiac Shaman's actually pretty good with the equipment. The equipment is really good. It, like, readies all your other troops. You, like, exhaust it to ready all your other troops. Have I ever played Vampegasus? I won a gauntlet recently with Vampegasus, or a draft. It was like my MVP card. It actually was. Because I had I needed sacrifice effects with my banana deck or something, and it just helped me combo. And it was amazing and bonkers, and I won with it. So yes, I have played Vampegasus. I love Vampegasus, actually, sometimes. It's a surprise. It's a surprise. Vampegasus isn't that bad. A flyer in blood can do some work. Just saying. Alright, let's go ahead and draw 100 clams for, let's say, 5 lucky winners. Boom! Ezeeks takes it! Also, speaking of Ezeeks, for subscribing for the first time ever, I owe you some clams, bro. That's the deal. For becoming a loyal clampion for the first time, there's 300 clams for you, buddy. plus the 100 that you just won from the drawing. Let's go ahead and draw 4 more winners. Boom! Woody takes 100. Icecon of Nulzon takes 100. Congrats. Hoiled Hype takes 100. And finally, Yuffie cashes in. Yuffie Elite cashes in. Awesome. Alright, now let's give away something that requires clams. That was kind of the whole idea here. So, let's give away an Eternal Sage since we just beat one up. We managed to defeat the Eternal Sage in combat. I'll make it relatively cheap. 10 clams to enter. You can enter up to 1,000 times. Trust me, that's pretty cheap. I'll put 5 minutes on the clock. Here you guys go. Eternal Sage coming at you right now. I'm going to take a quick break, grab some water. I shall return in just a few, and hopefully we can get round 2 going. See you guys soon. Get in there for that Eternal Sage hype! Alright, I have returned and we are in round 2. Let's go ahead and wish our opponent good luck and have fun. It looks like he took the play, I guess. I hope. This is an interesting hand. We need Diamond to kind of get off the ground, but we're on the draw, so There is a chance that we can do this. Don't forget, guys, 1 minute left, less than 1 minute on the Eternal Sage giveaway. 10 clams per entry. You can enter up to 1,000 times, so jump in there if you like. I think we keep. He is playing Madame Banana, so he's probably going to have a bunch of flyers. He is playing Diamond, so he's probably stole some of that away from us, but that's okay. Let's get a Diamond Shard. Let's go. Bone Walker is okay. I will take a Bone Walker. That is acceptable to me. Now we just need a Diamond Shard, so we can get this Bone Walker party started. It'd be nice so that we can play something on 4, like Tireless Researcher. So, like, it'd be good to get the Diamond Shard next turn. That would be ideal, I think. Sapphire Shard isn't terrible. At least we can keep playing things. So, we'll pass. Still need the Diamond. Still need the Diamond. Bad to the Bone Walker. Bad. I don't know. Anyways, this is a problem. 3 cost 1/3 Spirit, Crypt Shrieker, Socketable Major. So he put his Major Gem in. When it deals damage to an opposing champion, troops you control get +1/+1 permanently. And he does have the double diamond. So, I guess he had to have it to play it. So if he can kill our Bone Walker, we're going to be in big trouble. Grant's Gift off the top. I guess we just got to play Bone Walker and block and pray. If he's got the Vamp Kiss, he's got the Vamp Kiss. It'll be trouble. Because then this will become a 2/4. It won't be the end of the world, but it'll be bad. I need a Shard no matter what next turn, because then we can play these. There's the Vamp Kiss. I knew it! I knew it! Alright, we need a Shard. Come on! Diamond Shard, please! Thank you. Alright, so we can actually play the Neophyte Awakener and bring this back if we want. We could also play the Tireless Researcher and block. What's interesting is Neophyte can bring back the Bone Walker. But this can actually block this. Let's play Researcher. Researcher and Liar could be a fun combination, too. How? What, Hefis? I wanted a Diamond Shard. You just have to believe, man. Spirit Eagle hits the table. 4 cost 3/2 when it attacks. Exhaust target opposing troop without flight. It's pretty good. And Hatchery Priest can exhaust to put Spiderlings into our deck, so... Trouble all around. This can lock stuff down, but if he locks this down, we get to draw a card. So, I don't know. I mean, I guess he beats our face in. That's generally the problem with that. Incubation Webs. That's pretty good. The other nice thing is, like, entangling webs with Tireless Researcher is pretty cool here. So what I might do... Oh, but if we Shard Call... I don't know. We could Shard Call for blood. Shard Call for blood. And then Incubation Webs the Spirit Eagle? Maybe that's the way to go. But if he has removal for this, then he's buffing up a ton of stuff. Incubate your own Researcher worth eggs. Please. I think it's Incubation Webs on the Eagle. It's probably the play. So let's take the blood. Incubate the Eagle. Entangling to slow the pace. I don't know, I like getting the Spider Train started. I think it's fun. What's interesting, too, about Awakener is we can bring back his troops. So if we end up destroying the Shrieker, then we'll be good. Oh, that's true. We would get a card now. That is relevant. Assassin hits the board. That's brutal. 4 cost 3/3 with lethal. He can shift it over to the Shrieker immediately. So that will eat our Researcher here. Do I want to eat my... I don't really. I don't want it to die. But buffing everything up isn't amazing either. I think I may have to, though. Because I can Entangling Webs the next turn. If we draw a shard, then it's Awakener Webs. Otherwise, it's Liar Webs. I would love to draw a shard. Or maybe it's not even Awakener Webs. It could be Grant's Gift Webs. I mean, Liar will solve this problem. So I think I just want to get card advantage with Researcher. So Djo, I think, might have had the right approach. I didn't know he had Assassin, though. I didn't know he had Assassin. I guess we'll be able to lock these two guys down the following turn and be okay. Yeah, Liar with Researcher is going to be a really fun combo. It depends what happens with the resources, because, like, awakening this guy is really good. That guy can do some work for us. Like, a lot of work. But now he has... I mean, I don't care about the 1-3, but he has the 4-4 and the 3-5 are kind of a problem. Obviously, webs are going to do some work here, so that's the kind of the plan. He still doesn't know what our goal is, which is good. He doesn't know what the plan is here. Honestly surprised I didn't webs the Shrieker. If I had resources available, I would have done that. I could have made myself have resources available. Oh. Come back! We need to play! Don't leave me. Okay, he's back. What's up, Ron Wack? How's it going? It's going awesome. We got a really fun deck that we're playing right now. 5-shard deck destruction. Alright, the team gets buffed up. It's brutal. Come on, I think we need a shard now. Let's get a Ruby Shard or a Diamond Shard. A Bonewalker's not bad, actually. I might play that instead of the Liar. You love the Liar with that guy? Me too. I'm a big fan. I think since Liar isn't going to be used right now, we can play the Bonewalker and be comfortable. He's putting Spiderlings in our deck, which I don't like, but, I mean, that's just the reality of the situation. So, let's go ahead and play Bonewalker. It's going to be a 4-4, so it can actually block the Shrieker, which is good news. We might see Periphagy on that, or whatever, but Entangling Webs is a backup plan. You'd still use Webs and get Liar on the board. I can get Liar on the board next turn and still activate it, so I'm going to use Webs now. Now, I could have saved Webs, because that was like my only removal. That might have been better, I don't know. Hatchery Priest can exhaust, put a Spiderling in the deck. He's got 5 resources available, so he can do something here. Shadowblade again. Alright. All the lethals. So much lethal. So we get 2 card draws, that's pretty good. But, although, you know, him putting Spiderlings in our deck is bad. 2 shards is not bad. I needed some shards to get the party started, so we can bring back our Bonewalker, or we could throw Grant down. That could be interesting, too. I think maybe Grant comes next turn. We can get Liar down. So we can get even more card advantage. The thing is, like, again, if he draws Spiderlings, that puts us on a clock. I mean, that's not really his big win condition, but it's pretty good. I could swing in with Bonewalker. See if he wants to trade. Liar online ASAP. I don't think I can use this unless he's attacking. So, like, it might not do anything this turn. Unless he attacks with this, but then if I play it, he's not going to attack with this. I might just let Bonewalker die. That could be a thing, too. Which would be okay, because of Grant. Swing first. Yeah, I don't really see a big harm in swinging with this. He's probably going to block it. I think he's going to block it. I know I could use it on my own attacking guy, I get it, but I don't really like that option. Let's go ahead and play Awakener, bring back a Bone Walker. I know we don't get an extra card here, but we have to tread carefully. We're gonna Oracle Song, too. Alright, that's fine. Gem Soul Feeder with Life Drain, nice. And a Blood-Soaked Brawler. He's piling it on. One more card in hand makes me not that concerned. Pyre's Soul is awesome. Yes, please. More value. And Blaze Elementals and Grot's Gift. Oh my god, the dream! Alright, so I think Liar has to be played here, though. Liar Pyre? Liar, Liar, Pyre on Pyre. We might take a little bit of damage, but I think we're going to be okay. He's got 2 cards in hand, 5 resources available. Life Drain on the Assassin. That seems sensible. I do not care. You do not know my win condition. Alright, here comes the beats. I mean, this is... I should be a little bit careful if he has, like, a Vamp Kiss. Spiderling goes in the deck. We Liar this thing. You take 4, he gains 4. Taking 4 sucks, but I mean, I think it's just the reality of the situation. Trade Awakener for Feeder. Spirit Eagle number 2. Alright, that's a problem. You can create some Phantoms, maybe, but it is a problem. Flamehand Invoker. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Double Flyers means Eagle can be blocked. What do we do here? I could go Bone Walker, Invoker, pass. I could go Bone Walker. I could play Grunt's Gift. Trade Invoker for 4/4. It's not bad. He might just lock it down with Eagle. That's the true problem of the situation. Alright, I have an idea. Let's play Invoker. Let's make 1 Phantom. We'll take some damage next turn. But we might be okay. I know I could have pumped, but I think this is a good start. I don't know. We're going to take some damage. That's really what it comes down to here. Let him gain the health. That's not a concern to me. He's on 6. He does get Banana here. Banana's pretty good. Spiderling's pretty good. Banana on this. Okay. That's probably just gonna get liared. See what he swings with. It really depends what he swings with here. That matters a lot. Okay, so what is he gonna lock down? Locks down the Invoker. That's acceptable to me. I'm gonna take 7 damage, I think. And we just do this. Now we could draw Spiderlings, and that puts us in a very precarious position. That's the problem with taking all this damage. But I'm going to risk it. Oh my god! Okay. Well, I'm glad I did what I did, but this is getting out of control right now. We're in trouble now. Three Spirit Eagles. I need all the vamp kisses from last game. This is a 4-4. 4-4s do work. Fish for answers with Oracle Song. That's an idea. I don't know. That's super risky. But you could be right. I don't know if we have that many answers. We have another incubation webs. This is bad. Shard Ward? Is that in this deck? I don't even remember. It's all a blur. We're just gonna draw Spiderlings. That's the problem here. Alright, so we did find incubation webs. It's pretty good. Guess we just chill out. Can I have some Spiderlings, please? Thank you. Alright. I might not liar with a researcher anymore. Dude! Can you not top deck that immediately? Oh my god! These are getting sacked immediately. Just the worst. All right. You're back, Heretic Princess. Welcome back. Alright, so he's gonna lock down Invoker again, pretty clearly. I think I can't afford to take any damage now. It's pretty clear. So we block here, and then we liar that. Question is, do we draw extra cards? I mean, I do need to find answers, but I have answers. I just can't play all of them. It's just ridiculous. I don't think I can afford to draw extra cards. It's really weird, but I think I can't. I don't need them right now. Every single Spiderling he draws makes him that much closer to finishing me off with Harvester. I think our win condition here is Grant's Gift. I think that's very clear. Alright, no Spiderling is good news. I think this is the answer to Spirit Eagle. So we're just gonna do that. Extra resources are fine right now. I will accept them. I need an answer to this. This is the problem. Another Shadow Blade. Crazy. So you can put Lethal Swift Strike on the Harvester. That seems clear. You put it on the Brawler? What? Okay. I didn't expect that. He's gonna do a big swing here, I think. Alright, so he's going for it. Forces me to lose something here. I think it's probably the Researcher, which is fine. Locks down Invoker, acceptable. I could have maybe shifted over Invoker power to a Phantom, and that could have been one way. I'm almost tempted to block this Bloodsoaked Brawler with Pyre Soul. Makes me lose a lot of advantage, but Grant's Gift is already, like, set up. It's already set up and good to go. I might do it. It's risky, but I might do it. Like, every single point of damage matters in my mind. One damage, though. One damage. One damage. Gotta risk it for the biscuit. I think we need every point of damage. I don't want this to get out of control somehow. I don't want him to abominate and ruin me with this. That's something I'm afraid of, too. Like, me killing troops is also very good against Grim Harvester, so you'll want to kill my Pyre Soul, but then he's not sacking with Grim Harvester, so that's good news, too. I know I can double Spirit, but I want to get Grunt's Gift on the table. I do. I think Bone Walkers are going to help me a lot. Now that Spirit Eagle's out of the way, we're in a little bit better shape, too. There's still a lot of troops to deal with. Alright, no Spiderlings, that's good. I think Grant's Gift is next turn. It's definitely next turn. This allows me to pump Invoker and use Liar on something. So, we chill. Yes! Yes! I needed that. I really did. I need to play faster, too. That's something I desperately need to do right now. I'm so glad he didn't do Lethal Swift Strike. I think that would have ruined me more. I mean, he does have a fair number of Spiderlings in the deck, to be fair. Rotcast the thing. This is just going from bad to worse, but I'm glad we got that Spiderling. Wow, he's going for it. Alright. Seems clear. I think we're gonna get rid of this guy. And we use Liar, right? So it's fine. Oh, he gets the Phantoms. You're right. I missed that. I missed that. But he can kill it anytime he wants. He could have done that with Grim Harvester already. But yeah, that is a problem. You're absolutely right. Holy moly, okay. Five, six. Alright, I think we can... Maybe Grot was better. Was it? I don't know. We have so many troops, I think it might have been better. Got rid of a shard randomly. Yeah, dude! Yeah, dude! I need to not draw any Spiderlings or I'm dead. If I draw 2 Spiderlings, I'm kind of dead. We're gonna be liaring that. This guy's like, where's my egg luck, brah? That's right. Come on. Another Spiderling. I mean, he's only had the Hatchery Priest. Okay, now he has another one. That's a problem. Another Spiderling. Get rid of some things. It's good to get rid of that Vamp Kiss, that's for sure. Shard Call is fine. Alright. In fact, it helps us. There's no point in not playing it. I could take the Ruby for Rumbly, but I'm gonna take the Wild. Can I win here? Like, I don't... 5 plus 12 is 17? There's a chance! I've got plenty of non-zombies, don't worry about that. That is not a problem. Anything have a buff on it? Nothing. I know he has eggs in the deck, which is why I'm doing it now. This one life point might matter. I think I have to give him a turn. I can't assume that 4 Spiderlings are in the deck, can I? I don't think so. I might be giving him a huge opportunity here. There's one. Alright. I can count. I don't know how to count with incubation webs. I don't know. I don't know, this is super risk. Yep, if I top deck a spider, he wins. I agree with your logic. Oh my god. There were a lot of spiders in the deck. Dang it. Don't do it, me! Got him! Good old Crypt Dust coming in handy for us. Guess not. Stalling time, I think. That was tense. Oh my god. Yes! Alright, we gotta play fast. We gotta play fast. This is the problem. This is the problem. I might like give up if we're losing very quickly. Noxious Glory, anybody? Maybe. Maybe we do that. Maybe we do that. What's bad against him? Cripple. Cripple doesn't seem amazing. It's fine. I guess he has lethal troops. Such a clutch win. Another Blood Shard. What do we take? I think we get rid of Rumbly, maybe. It's been really kind of slowing us down. Yeah, cripple on Shrieker, cripple on other things. It's pretty good. No Lightning Braves. No, we have Vamp Pegasus. That's about the best we can do. Stinging Ambush. Stinging freaking Ambush, dude. Maybe that's better than cripple. Wait, what did I remove? I guess then we're done. I removed a shard. I didn't put one back in. That's the problem. Alright, done. I'm gonna get rid of the cripple. We're gonna stick with 40. Crazy Bob, you're absolutely right. The Stinging Ambush is going to be really good against him. Hopefully we don't take quite the beating. Luck game 2 hype. Alright. Keep the hand. Play fast. I like Thunderfield Elder. That could give us double incubation webs. Windspeaker is going to be cool. Thunderfield Elder bringing it back with Awakener. That could be hilarious. Kin of Olkoth could deck him more. No priest! Alright, good. Shard Ward. Interesting. Turn 1 Wind Speaker is nice, but we need shards, so... Guys, give me the luck for the shards! We need the shards! They're so important right now. I'm gonna be playing fast. I don't have too much time to think. He could Rotcast this immediately. Looks like Bloodsoaked Brawler is gonna hit the board. It's pretty good. Crypt Dust! We do have a Necrotic. I am happy with that. I am very pleased with that. What do we grab? Do we grab another diamond? I think we grab the blood. Let's just grab diamond for now and we'll wait. We got the shards, guys. We got one. We need more. I'd cut the Rumbly, don't forget that. Gem Soul Feeder with Life Drain, that's pretty good. Incubation Webs is awesome, but we need a Sapphire, guys! I think that's what... Oh! If only that was copied. If only. That sucks. So we have to gain one that we don't have. We could gain Wild for Windspeaker, but I don't think that's right. I think Blood is correct. We've added more Blood to the deck. I'm gonna play Elder. This could backfire pretty hard. I do really want the shard. Whatever it is, it would be really important to get it now. If he Vamp Kisses this, he can push in a lot of damage. I think he will if he has it. Or if he has the Rotcast. We know he has Rotcast as well. Life Drain on Brawler. Rotcast on this, if that's the case. Abominate! Okay. So, Windspeaker's gonna play a role here. Shard Ward, Incubation Webs. Sapphire Shard, please! That is amazing! The copy! The copy, dude! The copy! Oh my god! Alright, I'm okay with this. I'm okay. Thunderfield Elder MVP, dude! Dude, you guys asked for shards. We in there. Let's go ahead and give me that Sapphire. Alright, and what else do we need? Oh, that's amazing. Let's grab the Ruby. That's super amazing. Alright, so... let's play the Sapphire. And swing with Elder Pass, I guess. I don't really care about swinging with Elder, but I think it's probably right. The dream is just absolutely real, guys. This is amazing. He has no diamond, curiously. No, sir! Alright, Vamp Kiss the thing. It's okay, we found what we needed! It's okay! It's okay. I do have to play fast, I get it. Blood off the top is exciting. Incubation Web's the thing. I'm feeling better about this one now. You guys wish me some good luck here. We can awaken the Windspeaker too, which is probably what's gonna happen. I think that could be critical. Might win with damage. Oh hey, Grant's Gift. Could take the Gem Soul, but I'm gonna take the Exhaust Man. We're one shard away from champion power. He still doesn't have the diamond. He went all in on this. And now he Vamp Kisses again. Oh, this guy. Alright, so we can actually do this. Do this. Buddy the Bone Walker. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Let's go. I think this is just me beating him down. Finally, he finds the diamond, so now he's pretty happy, I'm sure. Grim Harvester can sack this. He can banana it first. Yep. Tangling Webs is fantastic. Full swing with Shard Ward available. Get a Volkoth, give me some Spiderlings. No Spiderlings, but we got rid of Rotcast and Metal and some Shards, so there's all his diamond. And Tangling Webs could do some work here as well. Whew! Pride's Fall, the thing. Alright. Fair enough. Nice! Alright, 6 damage. Here comes Graunt's Gift. Decks him for 1. There goes a Hatchery Priest. We can use this to bring back a dude. Do some deck destruction. We get a Spiderling, which is good. Death by Zombie. We'll see. Entangling Webs basically solves this puzzle completely, but yeah. Hatchery Priest. The beatdown! The freaking beatdown, dude. Wait, why am I doing that? Entangling Webs. We did it! We did it. GG's. Epic game 1, man. Oh my goodness. We're in the finals with the dream! The dream! Oh, that's so amazing. Oh, that's crazy. We're up against Seraph in the finals here. Let's do it. Also, I do owe you guys a draw on the Eternal Sage. I was just too into those games to draw for it and even think about it. But I do owe you guys that, so let's go ahead and draw and see who wins this awesome prize. Boom! It's Maloisian with 50 tickets and a 15.1% chance of winning. Congratulations, buddy. That is awesome. Be sure to clam, man. Be sure to clam. Eternal Sage coming your way, bro. Zeramit's got the tunes. I'm pumped. I'm checking it, Crusade. All the tireless researchers. The Typhoon Galleon with Acolyte. That's hilarious. That's awesome. I love it. Uh-oh, Cressida Ramp. This could get scary quick. Let's wish him good luck and have fun. We're definitely going to have to throw this one back. He tossed as well. Double Incubation Webs could have been hilarious. This is acceptable to me. We got Rumbly in the house. We need another... We need a Necrotic to get Cryptdust online, but we'll wait. You just have to be patient. Okay, then! I guess we want this for Ruby, ideally. I mulled my hand, end of world near. Confirmed. It's okay. okay. Grodd's gift. We've got a gift. Got a gift. 3/3 Bone Walker on 3 is awesome. Merry Minstrel's gonna help him out. He doesn't have another elf to go with it, interestingly, so that's good for us. That means he's probably not gonna ramp as hard as he wants to. Double Diamond, double Sapphire, very good. Let's go ahead and play a Blood, play a Bone Walker, and pass the turn. Really good amount of charges for the champ power here, too. That's something to note. Very excited for that. I hope we get a Necrotic soon. So it looks like he's going to ramp up and play a Titania's Majesty. That's going to help him get an Ashwood Blade Master likely into play. Emberleaf Duelist or Skirmisher. And he has, when this enters play, it deals damage equal to its attack to target opposing champion. That's brutal. So we take 2, it's not so bad, but with him having elves in play, that's going to start getting out of control pretty quickly. So I don't like that. I do like that. Yeah, but he's a powerhouse. Alright, well, I guess we'll play a Sapphire here. I think we have a way to get rid of him with Cripple, so that's good news. Hopefully we can start getting our incubation webs. I don't think he's going to have a lot of ways to get rid of my guys in that respect. He's on 5, could see Predatory Prey. Nelvin Tree Guard, ooh. Tireless Researcher. Still no Necrotic, dudes. This is bad. This is bad news. Bad news bears. I'm gonna play Researcher here. I don't know. Maybe that's a bad idea. Could easily backfire. I really want to get a Necrotic so I can play this Kryptos. He's on 6, has the ability to ramp once more. Sylvan Performer is out. He could play a 5-drop as well if he ramps here. He is! Uh-oh. Draws a card with Carivore Healer. Gains 4 health. Well, drawing a card is good. That means he's decking himself, right? This is not looking good. I think we take the damage this turn. See what happens. Aggro really hurts here. Okay, so we have a Sapphire. Can't quite play Grodd's Gift yet. I don't want to do it because I want to have the Cripple available. So we'll just chill out. We're just chilling. Just chilling. My god. This Blade Master. Enchanter hits the board. This is just devastatingly strong. I think we have to cripple this Carivore. What's up, Fridged? I'm doing awesome, man. Thanks for asking. Hope you are too. Man, I wish he had been swinging with that Blade Master. This Blade Master is gonna ruin me. I know it is. Look at all these elves. He's playing like full tribal elves. Oh, hey, a Bone Walker. I think we have to draw some cards here. Alright, poor Crypt Dust. Not really doing much for us. Not gonna win against Ruby Wild that keeps Performer on board. Not just that, it's like Blade Master is pretty awful. I'm okay with this. That I am okay with. Maybe we lock down Enchanter. He's gonna get super aggressive with the other guys. The Shard Call is nice, so... Let's get one of the elves at least. Although this is going to have Swift Strike, and I mean, he's just going to pump into it. We know he is. I can block Performer at the very least. He's got his 8th shard. Maybe we'll see a clam sometime soon. Yep, double pump. Swing with these. Clearly. Oh, he's going for it. Alright, I will trade. Maybe he has a trick, but I will definitely trade there. It's a lot of damage. A lot of deeps. Hopefully we can zombie it up. Acolyte. Acolyte. Oh, you're late. Maybe you're early. I don't know. Shard Call is clearly getting played here, I think. It doesn't really impact anything. We get the Ruby. A little bit. Alright. Hey, we get a Spiderling. That's actually what I wanted. That's good. Cool. Incubation webs. Hype! Brought with Major Blood Gem could be better. It could be. I don't know. It's my win con, though. Alright, he's buffing the team. It's definitely buffing the team. 1 card in hand. Could ramp to a clam. Sword play on Karabor. Uh-oh. That's really bad. He's gonna ramp for another pump. Makes sense. I think my ideal draw is a shard. I think my ideal draw is a shard. So we trade here, block this, pry a little bit. What's up, Ossuary? How's it going, buddy? Thunderfield Elder, you say? That could combo with Incubation Webs. I think I want to get this going earlier than later. Entangling Webs would be great. That would be fantastic, I agree. And he's someone that I don't mind dying, too, so let's play him. He is a little bit more susceptible to removal. But he gets the Prophecy done, so... We'll just be chump blocking this turn. We'll definitely just be chump blocking. Maybe I take 4 and go to 3. That's a risky place to be, though. It's a very risky place to be. Oh, but Acolyte was just... I don't know. He's just gonna keep pumping his guys up. I get it. I'm definitely making a zombie, don't worry. Full swing. I know I can block with Acolyte, but then I couldn't create... I would have to chump. I didn't have the ability... Oh, I could have played Acolyte and this. I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. That was a mistake. If I take the 4, I put myself in a much better position, but it's super risky. I mean, clearly this is happening. I think I have to risk it. I think I have to risk it for the biscuit, guys. Alright! Well, GG. Oh, man. Just... Oh, hey, it's Soul of Battle! kill off the top. No problem. No freaking problem. Stinging Ambush. Do we bring that in? I don't know. I like Cripple maybe a little bit more. I can just create 2 zombies next turn. I know, but I wanted to be able to double block the Karabor. It didn't matter. At the end of the day, it didn't end up mattering at all. Star Shield, does that work anymore? That could actually be MVP here. Have they fixed this? Double Liar? No. I think that's too much. Misa Lookout could be a surprise. Cripple is useless versus elves? Why? I can lock down some of his other things. Use the Stinger. It's fixed. I'm playing Star Shield. Okay. I think Rumbly's gotta go, man. Like, he's been destroying us. He's been killing us, man. He's been killing us. Noxious Glory could be a thing. Ambush takes out that one troop, but it doesn't take out anything else. Where are we at? 3:15. Save. The poorest of poor Rumblies. Indeed. Actually, I think Misa Lookout was actually something that I should have brought in. It's okay, we'll jump on the play. Alright, so we have to be on the lookout for freaking thing. Hello. Good luck, game 2. Hype! Believe! I think this is just a hand we believe in. It just has to come true. It just has to come true. We have to be on the Misa Lookout. Let's go. Come on, Diamond Shard! I need you now more than ever so we can get this to a game 3. I think we'll be in really good shape if we get the Diamond, man. Then we can Shard Call for the Ruby. Come on, Diamond. Come on, Diamond, 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 Diamond! That's okay. I'm okay with waiting one more turn. Pass turn. Let's just get a Shard. Diamond would be perfect, man. We need you now. Raise your clams. Double Ruby. He's gonna play a Duelist. Look at that. Diamond. Rest in peace. Rest in pieces. 1 diamond. Oh, he's got the tree! Look at him. Look at him and his tree. And his skirmisher. Alright, so Stinging Ambush was a good card. Please! Thank you. Perfect. Perfecto. Good to go! Just 1 turn of delay, no problem. We'll do Shard Call next turn. Woohoo! He does get to ramp to 5, which could be pretty relevant here. Skewer's the thing. Alright. It's pretty relevant. Pain in the face. Alright. Looks like we play Pyrosoul this turn. Oh no, we can play Deep Gaze because we drew the Shard. That's good news. That is good news, Bears. Let's go. Getting close to that Acolyte Disciple combo. I like it, too. Gront's Gift is pretty amazing as well. He can easily ramp to 5 here if he likes. Or he can ramp to 6 if he likes. Rotroot Enchanter hits the board. Fine. No problem. This guy's kind of a scary thing, too. Oh, nice. So Shard Call. Grab the Ruby. Very clearly. Very clearly. And Bonewalker seems good. Seems really good. So let's go ahead and slam that on the table. It's a 4-4. It's pretty darn good. I want to play Cripple. I want to play Pyre Soul at some point. I want to play Acolyte. I want to play all these things, but it's fine for now. Wilda APBR, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. 50 clams for following. Alright, let's see what happens here. Yeah, so Skirmisher is in a position where it excels. I may have to take this damage. Now you want to run 9 Bonewalkers and go 5 Shard? You should. I'm going to take this damage. He can pump this into a 5-5, hit me for 8. It's not too bad. And maybe I should have just blocked here or double blocked. Yo, XR Poseidon, thanks for the follow, buddy. You'll earn yourself 50 clams as well. Why not block the Rot Root? Because if he has a trick, then I'm in trouble, right? But maybe I'm in trouble anyways. Maybe I'm just in trouble anyways. Kin of Olkoth with deck destruction. It's kind of exciting. Let's go ahead and play Pyre Soul Summoner. Pass the turn. I don't want to just get blown out, and I think the Cripple could help. I think it could help a lot. I guess it doesn't really get around Oration. I think I might let go of Pyre Soul. Or I cripple this if he buffs... No, but he's only going to buff once. I think I just have to let Skirmisher through. You'd kill Skirmisher? It's worse in the long run. It's true. Okay, good call. Take 3. Yeah, that's fair. That's definitely a way to do it. He'll just pump once. You're absolutely right about that. And this is where we cripple, right? Or do we just let him take out Bonewalker? Could also cripple this. No, we keep our guys alive. This is kind of what we wanted anyways. Good. Good. Shard? No shard. No shard. I think we gotta play Acolyte. Acolyte and chill, man. Acolyte and chill. Kin can be used for defense, I agree, but I want to get Acolyte going as soon as possible. It might backfire if he has the Predatory Prey or whatever, but I think I just gotta go for it. We also have Grott's Gift available at some point. Ramps to 7, plays a Sky Dancer, and a 4-drop. Nelbrin Tree Guard, alright. Come on, shards. I just need shards at this point. I think they're important. Thank you. Awesome. And it's double diamond, which is really good. So we can Kin of Olkoth, and I do want to shift Acolyte onto the Researcher. I really do. Oh my god. I desperately want to do that, but I don't think I can. This is not easy. Shift buffs Disciple, but do I want to start this party with Bonewalker, or do I want to go for more cards, or do I want to go for less? I guess this guy can block okay. And so if he's spending his time removing Researcher, then he's not removing other things. Alright, I get it. I want stalemates. Stalemates are like the best things ever. Don't do anything but stalemate. That's exactly what we want. That's exactly what we want. CM tag. We'll make up for the mill. Okay, fair enough. This is also more susceptible to Skewer, which we've seen, but maybe that's it. He's gonna indignate the Bonewalker. Interesting. Okay. Play a Hempseed Dryad. No! Dude! You're killing me. You're killing me. Alright. Well, at least he can't do it this turn. That's the good news. He can't swing. You can't swing into me. Can't swing into me. Can't swing into me! Alright. Oh god, help. What is this? What is this? Stinkhorn soup! Oh, he's reverted. He reverted this? What? Okay. Incubation webs. Yes, please. He just punted? I think so. I don't know. Kin of Volkoth. I think we need to block better than not, so... Lunge and Shard. Oh, it's helped him a lot. Just helped him a lot. Web the Steadfast. I agree that it's a threat, but it's not a... I would web this, maybe, if anything. Should I go with the assumption that I think something good is on top? I think I don't go with that assumption. Pass. It's gonna be something good. Oh, it's a Shard! I think it's a Shard! It was that card! Confirmed. The only readies that are... We do it on at the end of his turn. Yes, please. 2 more into the crypt. Give me them cards. Shard Ward! Yes! Oh, I feel good about this game now. This is looking really nice. Alright. I'm gonna still save the incubation webs. We can draw a card or we can start making phantoms, which does get around Staggering Blast, which is an important thing. I think we just greed here. Alu greed. Yo, this wind speaker is like MVP. Alright. Wind speaker and chill. Hey, a Shard. Now I want a Wild Threshold. Oh god, help! What is happening? Where did we get to? How did we get to this position? This might be clearer than that. Soul of Battle confirmed in hand. So maybe we do this. How many things can we kill? Guess we do this. Sounds fine. I really feel like I should have saved this, but we'll see. Alright, he played it. That's good. There goes Ward Answer and oh god, Oration. Oration would have been rough. Boom! We're going to game 3, guys! The dream! The dream keep. The dream keep. So, Ambush? Is Ambush looking better now? Whew. These games are pretty intense. The table flips, indeed. What do we bring in, guys? If we bring in Ambush, we have to cut something, right? I mean, we could go 41. I don't know if 41 is good. Cripple's really good against him. It is against that nonsense. It definitely is. Do we take out Entangling Webs? Entangling Webs can stall, though. It's so good. It's so good. $41 card special incoming. Cut the Invoker. You might be right. You might be right about that. How many troops does that leave us with? Actions, 3, remove those. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, means we don't have a lot of troops. We're cutting troops. Problem. Bring in the Buffaloes. Do we have any? I don't have any. Why you tricked me? Alright. Alright. What's done is done. Game 3 of the finals, guys. It's go time. He's definitely gonna jump on the play here. Time for an epic game 3. Hype! I don't think we can keep this. The double webs hands again, man. The double webs. Perfect. Alright. Keeper. Is this the draft primer video from the 100K on Hex YouTube? What I'm doing right now? I guess so. Deep gaze off the top. That's what I'm talking about. Happy Dingus Day. You swear it's a real holiday? Well, we're living the Dingus dream, I guess. Moderator? Bonewalker number 2. Now we need different shards. I mean, I will play Elder, unless we get a third different shard. You wish I had gotten to draft the Invitational? I wanted to do Twitch plays Hex on that. I'm a streamer. Pass on 3? Or is he gonna play something? Hex should do a Dingler holiday for Dingus Day. Oh, it's a Polish holiday. That's cool. Diamond off the top is acceptable. Let's go ahead and play Sapphire. Just lost 20k due to some janky Bonewalker 5-shard deck. That's amazing. Titania's Majesty is gonna blow us up for 4 with that tree guard. It's unfortunate. It's something we'll have to deal with. Alright, 4 damage to the face. It's pretty strong, but we can block. Hopefully if we get another shard, we can get Bonewalker, so we'll have 2 potential blockers. Please copy the shard call, please! That would be amazing. That would be so good. I think we go Disciple. I think that's clear. Pass the turn. This Cresta deck, we saw Titania's in game 1 get that Blade Master, which took over the game. Come on, Shard Call. That would be so good. So good. Skewer the thing. I knew it! I knew it! We want to copy Webs? I mean, that would be pretty good too. I think so. We're down to 17. It's painful. Yo! Chill out, Shards. Kin of Volkoth. There goes another Skewer. Some Shards and a Ward Answer. Think we double block and pray? Like, I guess he takes out Disciple. Copying Shard Call makes these Bonewalkers insane and gives us amazing thresholds for them, though. That is something important to note here. I gotta defend myself. He's okay with it, clearly. Kill the Disciple, come on. Alright. And play another big beefy dude. No! He must be flooded. Copying Webs would be amazing now, in my mind. It's not really worth swinging with that. It probably is. He's at 17 health. He's gonna play like 2 Staggering Blasts and ruin my day. Next turn we get to draw 2 cards though. Guaranteed, so I'm excited for that. I truly am. Emberleaf Duelist must have been drawn off the top. Bonewalker in a dual shard deck, little weak. Pretty much. Plays a shard. I think we're in a decent position. Ooh. Now, you see, we want those shard calls. So we can't play the shard this turn, but we can at least draw 2 cards. This Pyre Soul could win us the game on its own. Something I'm kind of excited for. Neophyte Awakener. Cripple was copied. Cripple was copied. That's pretty good. Neophyte Awakener can bring back the Thunderfield Elder. That sounds reasonable. Let's do it. There was nothing in his crypt to take back. There wasn't. Alright. Let's just chill out. Triple copying. No, this is already copied. It's already there. Passing. Might start getting in with Awakener. Oh my god! Now I'll draw the shard call. Please, Crazy Bob, don't do this to me. We'll definitely play Acolyte here. I think it's the right call. Definitely puts pressure on the situation. But I guess this would have left Cripple open, which is important. Rotroot, what is up? I'm pretty happy with the copied Cripple. Like, with him having Soul of Battle, which is maybe likely in his hand because he hasn't been really playing anything else. Maybe he's just flooded, as I mentioned earlier. Well, I'm still with 2/2 Bonewalkers, so it's not... This isn't fantastic, but it's not the worst. He's got a Walking Clam. He would have played it last turn, I imagine. And then we would have crippled it so fast. It'd be like Walking Clam, Soul of Battle, dead. Alright, here's the walking clam. Yeah, he's flooded. Swordplay the thing. There goes Lunge and Indignation. That's amazing. Thank God for those being gone. Another Sapphire, another day. It's just time to chill. It's just time to chill, man. Just use Acolyte to win this game. Another shard! He's at 11 resources! This is getting out of control right now. Guess we're at 9. Grant's Gift. I still can't play that. Use Elder quick. I don't know, man. I want to trade with Elder. I can double block. And it dies very easily. And hey, look, a Hempseed Dryad. That would have ruined that immediately. So that's good news. Opponent has seen all the shards. Don't worry about that. Vandalize the tech. The value. I'm getting rid of a tree guard. That's good too. Alright, we'll keep playing shards. No problem. These Boatwalkers, though, it's just... This is getting crazy. Merry Minstrels will gain him a wild shard, so he can play that. He's got one card in hand. I still think it's Soul of Battle. Yes! Get out of here, Blade Master and Tree. The dream! That's awesome. Okay, so we get a blood. We get a ruby. I think we play Grunt. Forces him to do something. Oh, but I can't cripple and use the Grunt. That might have been a mistake. Whatever. I can't kill him this turn. Playing 5 shards next time I draft. Nice guy Stargazer prophesizes on the next troop. Alright, here we go. He's forced to pretty much do this, I think. Shift onto the 3-2. Oh, you're right. I could have used it. Oh, you're right. Mistakes were made. Oh well. Better person wins, QQ. The double cripple is just too strong. This draft run needs to be up on YouTube. Maybe I'll do that. Soul of Battle. Oh man, what a blowout. Boom! Yes! The 5-shard dream! And you know what that means, my friends. Means that we are the Clampions, my friends. And we kept on fighting, literally, till the end. We are the champions. We are the Clampions. 5-shard deck destruction dream that somehow actually won by damage in one game, because we are the Clampions of the draft. The meta has missed you. I like that. Oh, that's amazing. You're not okay how this played out. You're like, this isn't okay. This is not how this should work. Oh, man. MVP Liar, MVP Elder, copying Shard Call. Whew! Incubation Webs doing work. There were a lot of close calls, too. Fridge likes it when I win. It's good. I had a Prodigy in there, but I think I put it in the board. I think I put it in the reserves. This deck list needs to do the rounds. This is just, it's just so much fun to play these kind of decks because you don't know what's coming. Like, that's really what it comes down to. Alucard is what every Johnny player wants to be when they see a crazy card or have an insane idea. I guess. I do pride myself in trying to go outside of the box. I will say that, but it's all about having fun. Even if you win or lose, it's all about having fun. As long as you get to try some dreams out. Again, Acolyte is my favorite card in Set 3 Crusade. I think my favorite card is Cosmic Transmog. I think it has to be. But, like, in Set 3, Acolyte is just so much fun to play with. There's so many cool things. Like, we didn't even play Nightsbane Ovo, who can revert and shift Acolyte powers around and stuff like that, and put them on Researchers and things. We saw that one time with the Researcher, but I can't even see the box anymore. What box? Oh, it's so much fun. And I'm glad that we can kind of share these moments together. That's like the best part.